There's rumors circulating right now.
Let's go.
And this would completely eliminate the need to get this running back.
Okay.
Fournette is on the block.
I saw that.
Dude, this could be perfect.
What would you have to give up for Fournette, though?
They're saying late round pick. They're saying 4th, 5th, because it's just going to be a 1-year deal.
True.
It's just going to be like a 1-year rental scenario, and that would be perfect for us for this year. Fournette is a Steelers type of running back, dude.
Oh, man, that's going to be tough.
Could we afford it? I think they said around $4 million for this year. You've seen how we've been able to navigate things and get the cap space right.
Man, I ain't going to lie. For me, I would much rather bring in Shady Roll with Shady Connor and Benny Snell than Fournette, man.
Why?
Cheaper option, bro, and it's less headaches. You got to think about this. Because think about this, right? You just said it yourself. It's a 1-year deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're on a 1-year deal in this contract, you know what you're thinking about the whole time, right? I got to get mines so I can get paid. And on top of this, he's not even going to be invested because it's not like he's been here. If he's homegrown, it's different. Like with Bud, he was homegrown, so his handling of the contract situation was totally different just because he's
family,
been here.
yeah.
Right. When you're getting here on a trade and I have to prove myself to get paid because it's not like, oh, we're going to trade for him and automatically start negotiating. That's different. DeAndre Hopkins, that's what they're doing with him in Arizona. Trade for you. Let's negotiate you a better deal. We're good. Peace. Right. But like with Fournette, he's coming here on a 1 year. Like, bro, I'm trying to hit the lottery. I just saw what Derrick Henry was getting. I'm seeing what Christian McCaffrey's getting. I'm seeing what Le'Veon and all these other guys are getting. I wouldn't get paid.
He's not getting what those guys are getting right now based off his production. So he would need to produce.
Exactly. So how does that work though?
He would want to ball out.
He's gonna want the ball.
Right. Yeah. He'd be the workhorse if we brought him. Yeah. He definitely would be.
All I'm saying is, man.
You're saying you wouldn't want the conflict between him and Connor then.
And not just him and Connor. If the way he's used to getting the ball in Jacksonville, that isn't the style of offense that we play in Pittsburgh. So now your receiver's going to feel some type of way. The receiver's turning into blockers now.
He did catch a lot of passes, though. So we could be running those.
Bro, all I'm saying is that is a different type of animal. You don't really understand that contract year vibe. Like when it's contract year, even when you're on the team.
So he wants the ball.
And I can speak from experience.
I like hearing that, though.
I can speak from experience, bro. When it's contract year, you have to fight yourself to say, hey, team first. Because the whole time in your mind, you're like, yo, I'm doing whatever it takes for me to get off. I don't care about you guys. I got to get paid. So
part of me
I don't want to block.
That.
I want to run the ball only. If it's a pass play,
block.
I'm just simple. Is blocking going to get you paid?
It might a little bit. I mean, with
blocking going to get you paid?
The new NFL,
is blocking going to get you paid? No, I want the ball. And this is the thing too. I want the ball, but you can't give me too many touches because then that's going to wear my value down. Because you already talked about with Derrick Henry, right? Oh man, would you pay Derrick Henry? You saw he's workhorse, man. They gave him too many touches out there next year. It's going to fall off. Le'Veon Bell, man, that's 2 400-yard touches years, man. You can't pay that. He's used goods. So he's thinking about that too. It's a lot that goes into that dynamic, man.
So you wouldn't want it at all?
I personally wouldn't, man, because I just know the dynamic that brings. That's all I'm saying. And it's different if he was already here.
What do you think chances are? Low?
Chances of what? Him that actually trading to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I don't see it happening personally, man.
Okay.
Because this is the thing, too. You hear them say, oh, yeah, 4th-round pick. But if you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, are you really going to get rid of Fournette for a 4th-round pick?
I think they're in rebuild mode right now, though.
See, I personally don't.
How? I mean, they just got rid of Ramsey.
They already got rid of Ramsey. No, they got rid of Bouye. They got picks for those guys.
That's what I mean. What's their hope going into this year?
That's all I'm saying, man. Like,
what's their hope for legit Super Bowl aspirations right now? I don't think they really have much.
Like, how can you say they don't have legit Super? I feel like every team, quote unquote, has Super Bowl aspirations.
I mean, with Brady being out of New England, it
changes everything.
Free for all.
And who has a stranglehold on the AFC South? Not Houston.
Yeah, that division's a disaster.
Are you trusting the Colts right now with Phillip Rivers? No, that's wait and see.
This is actually making me mad because Titans might actually be the best.
But seriously, I hate
the Titans.
But even with the Titans, it's still a question mark with them in terms of, okay, can Tannehill replicate what he did last year? Can Derrick Henry replicate what he did last year?
Which I don't think.
Can the defense, what they were doing late in the year and in the playoffs, can they replicate that? So it's still a lot of questions. So if you're Jacksonville, you're not feeling like you're out the mix. You're not feeling like that at all. You're like, bro, I can win this division. And the way the new playoff is set up now, it doesn't matter if I'm not the 1 or 2 seed. If you're not the 1 seed, it does not matter. We're all playing in that first week of the playoffs now. That's a game changer.
The home field, though, you don't think that's...
I personally don't. You said it yourself. I mean, you've seen it multiple times. I've experienced it as well.
With Brady being out of New England, I mean, it
changes everything.
It definitely does, especially in the AFC. I mean, he's in the NFC now.
Changes everything, man.
So
all you're trying to do is not draw Kansas City. That's your... Hey, man, make sure our seed is decent enough that...
I would still feel fine about it. There's not that aura about them yet.
No, I agree. I'm just simply saying they are the Super Bowl champs. So if I have to go somewhere to play, I would much rather go anywhere else but Kansas City.
Right.
With the healthy Mahomes, obviously, and everybody else around him being healthy.
Right.
That's what I think of.
Okay. I mean, I would love it. I mean, you do definitely bring up good points that I don't really consider at all.
It's just, I guess it would be different if he was already on the team because you're willing to buy into that. It's different also in a normal offseason where if you made that trade, think about this, in a normal offseason, you make that trade, he has the offseason with these guys.
Right.
OTAs, I get a chance to talk with you guys. I get a chance to buy in. I get a chance to see Ben. I get a chance to see Pounce. I get a chance to hear other stories of guys who come. I get to hear Joe Hayden tell me why you got to buy in, why it was worth it. I get to hear that. In this type of offseason right now, he's not getting that. You about to do virtual workouts.
We got technology, though.
Virtual workouts.
Joe Hayden can call them.
And we all can agree. Is a phone call the same as being around a person?
It's definitely not.
Even this. And I'll say this. You bond more with the guys while you're working out. Like once you get into the locker room conversations are fun. Don't get me wrong. And sometimes, you'll stay a little bit longer, especially if you're the new guy because you're just going back to a hotel. But you have some of the funnest times. You get that bond, that closeness with a guy when y'all running these sprints, when y'all doing these workouts and y'all about to absolutely go to blows with each other because you're hating it, because you're pushing each other to that point. And you're like, bro, I like you. like, and that's how you bond. I told all the time, me and TJ, we got the closest during that training camp. We had multiple injuries at the outside linebacker position, and me and him are literally taking every snap. And it's like, bro, you ain't fall out, you ain't quit. I respect you. I like you. Like for me, I don't care what nobody says. Nobody ever says you're always good in my book, and that's how it happens.
Yeah,
but he's not going to get that opportunity right now, and that's my only thing with Leonard Fournette coming to Pittsburgh.
It's definitely interesting points. He just feels like a Pittsburgh running back.
I mean, he does. Dude, he's a dog.
I know.
I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, you saw him against us.
He can ball. And the thing is this, he's sneaky fast. Sneaky fast. Like, he can go. And that's the thing. It's like, bro, he's special. It's the reason why he was drafted. It's the reason why he's had the success that he's had in this league.
Yeah, despite being in Jacksonville.
Right. But for me, I'm just saying, I understand contract years. And I understand when you're in a contract year, on top of being the new guy, man, it was rough for me in 2014 coming here on a 1-year deal. And I'm like,
you want to get yours?
What? It's times where they're like, yo, you were in coverage. I'm like, bro, you tripping. I'm about to blow this call on purpose. I need to rush. They don't pay me for coverage. They pay me for sacks. And the thing that make you mad is this. You'll be in coverage 20 snaps. You'll have 5 rushes and they're talking about, well, you only had a half a sack. And you're like, bro, did you watch the tape?
I'm more of a coverage linebacker anyway.
Right. You're not watching the tape. They read the stat sheet. And it's like, oh, the coach just say, hey, man, great job, man. You're covering everybody. Great job. Fans don't see none of that.
Well, you got a good opportunity because Jones went down early, right?
That helped out. But those first 2 games that he wasn't down, I'm getting 3 snaps. I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. Like, I'm feeling some type of way. And that's why even when LeGarrett's situation happened, I was like, oh, I mean, you handled it wrong.
Yeah.
But I felt where he came from because those first 2 weeks, I was feeling that like, yo, y'all lied to me.
He was expecting more 50-50.
Yeah.
And we've discussed before how Tomlin likes to use running backs. If you're the hot hand, he's
going to roll with you.
Yeah. No reason to.
So just imagine that dynamic. James Conner contract year. Leonard Fournette contract year. James Conner homegrown. Leonard Fournette the new guy.
Fournette's you're picking Fournette.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If we're talking about trying to win and win,
how does that help the team? How does the chemistry? Because the chemistry is the most important part.
I know you did talk about that last year with losing AB and the potential
chemistry is huge, bro.
Okay.
That's small.
Stuff to consider. Man. Stuff to consider.